I guess really the preparation starts today. We took yesterday off, so most guys had a chance to kind of take a break and spend time with their family and recharge, because once this thing gets going, we're going to be there a couple days early. So recharge the batteries the best we can, because before you know it, Monday's going to be here. And I guess the preparation really starts today and tomorrow.
Just for all three of you guys, initial thoughts on playing Boston and what you see as maybe some key things about the matchup.
For us, I just think we just got to continue what we're doing. We know we're a good hockey team, and when we play the right way and we continue to do the right things, this team's going to be successful. Our game is below the top of the circles in the offensive zone, and when we get there, our game's effective.
For me, obviously, I think they have a lot of offensive talent, and they're a good hockey club, so you're aware of that. But at the same time, like Pat said, just take care of our game, and the rest will take care of itself.
You want me to go too?
Yes, please.
Okay. They're right what they both said, and obviously they get a lot of momentum from their power play. Got to make sure we keep that 5-on-5, and that top line obviously is a big key to their team. So we've played these top lines pretty well so far in first three series, whether it's Winnipeg, Dallas, and obviously last series. So we continue to shut down that top line, use our depth the best we can, and make life hard on Rask.
We just with the way these games have gone on through the playoffs. Is this a good break to have? Get a few days to rest up, get your body less painful before the final?
Yeah, I mean, Alex touched on it. I think taking the day off, enjoying the time with your family, and come back today, get a workout in and get the body moving again. But it's always nice when you have a break. You kind of need it. Your brain needs it, and your body needs it. But again, I'm a guy that likes to play every other day. It's good because when you get in a groove and your team's playing well and you feel good. But this is much needed, and the guys are going to take advantage of it.
You had a day to kind of get away from hockey, so have you had a chance to reflect on being a hometown kid representing St. Louis in the Stanley Cup Final?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't think it really hit me yet, but being from St. Louis and bringing this team back. But I think it's cool for Alex, Steen, Jay. They've been here for so long, and to bring this team to where they've been trying to bring for a lot of years. They've been here, and those guys deserve it. It was just a matter of time. Watching the Blues playing against them, they've always had good teams, and to be in this position we're at right now, it's pretty special.
Jordan, how many guys did you play with last year in Providence that are on the Bruins right now?
I don't know exactly. Probably just under a handful, and some of them for not very, very long. They got called up, but there's some guys I played with on the team last year, and it should be exciting to go against them. Clifton, D-Man, Heinen, Grizzlick, yeah. And I think that's all I got for you.
Cassidy said yesterday that familiarity with you will be an advantage for the Bruins. Do you agree with that?
No, that's good. I guess they're a good hockey team, and they got some talented players. So we'll see how we handle it.
Jordan, can you take us back to the time when you decided not to go to the ECHL, and then do you believe the time in Boston was kind of a blessing in disguise a little bit?
I was very fortunate for them to take me in and gain some experience, and it's a great organization over there. Lots of good players and good city. So I was very fortunate to get an opportunity to play last year and get some experience under my belt and take it into this year.
And then going back to the ECHL, I mean, you were strong in your belief that that's not where you belonged.
Yeah, I didn't want to go there, and I was confident in myself that I could handle the next level and just be ready for the opportunity when it came.
So if you guys beat Boston for the Stanley Cup, we can in part thank Boston for putting you out.
I figured you'd lead it to that, but no, it is what it is. I think anywhere I was just trying to prepare the same way, and I'm thankful that I got the opportunity to play there.
David Beck said for the Boston beat there, that you guys sent you a message that said that, hey, I love you, but not for this, not till this is over, and we'll shore up everything after it's over. Can
Yeah.
you share your side of that, and also
Same thing.
and maybe just your relationship with him and how much he's helped you in times in your role and what it's meant to you, but also how that changed.
Yeah, we obviously played a long time together, became really close friends over the years. Families did too, so learned a lot from him. I mean, I'd be lying if I said I didn't, so I don't want to dwell on this too much. We got a bigger thing to deal with, but I guess the conversation was the same thing. I sent him a text yesterday to say thanks and that we'll be friends again in 2 weeks, and never got a message back. So I guess they already started.
Yeah, no, everybody's expecting this to be a physical series, that they're a heavy game like you guys. So how much would your game, a guy with your style of play, how much does that factor in?
Yeah,
You're expecting it to be that kind of series.
Well, I expect it. I think as I'll talk about our line, I think, obviously I'll be the physical part, but I think being physical is for our line, for me, is just holding on to the puck, making simple plays, and protecting it. I think that's being physical, being strong on the boards. Like Alex touched on, they're a good team. But for us, we know they're good below the top of the circles like us, and they're going to come hard, and they have 4 lines. They roll 4 lines, and we know what it's like. So I feel like every series has been physical. Winnipeg, Dallas, San Jose. So just another task that we'll be fine, and we'll take the challenge.
Alex, I know this is already ad nauseum for you, but going back to back, I just one more question.
Oh, boy.
Can you just describe?
It's not my brother.
Can you just describe in detail, for those of us who don't know, how strong your friendship has been, and how strange it is going to be playing against him on this stage?
Well, we've played against each other in the Olympics. We've played against each other during the season. It's been a few years now. I mean, there's a lot of guys that I think you go through our locker room, though, that are really close friends. And, I mean, that's just how the league is now. I said it before. Obviously, you play with a lot of guys throughout your career, so he's not going to hold anything back, and I don't think neither am I. We're here, obviously, to accomplish one thing, and I think he knows that too. So, again, we can talk about all we want, but we both have a job to do.
Pat, you're a guy that, how has the,
Who's going first? You
Figure it out.
Curves or Panger? Which one?
I am. I'm louder than he is.
I don't know about that.
How does the style of play of the first 3 opponents you've had prepare you for this series?
I think all 3 lines have had. I mean, Winnipeg had the Scheifele line, and Dallas obviously had the Ben line and Couture last series, and all 3 very dangerous lines. Deep. I mean, they played almost 4 lines against us pretty much all 3 series. So a couple of teams that were pretty top heavy, and we did a pretty good job stepping up to the plate. And we feel like we have a good matchup regardless of who's out there on the front end and on the back end. So. Similar style in terms of how they use their lineup, different types of players, but we'll make sure we're prepared on how to have success against them.
I'm going to ask a question now, Pat.
Thanks, Panger. What's your question?
The ability to get under the skin of the opposition as well with your relentless pursuit, but yet you maintain that balance of not taking penalties. If you guys talked about, like Brad Marchand seems to do that as well as anybody, but the ability to not take minor penalties or let him get under your skin is how much has that been talked about for you guys?
Yeah. I think Brad's a guy that you just kind of leave him alone. You line up to the faces. Don't even look at him, because I think as a player like me, when guys are engaged to me, I'm more engaged. And if guys are, I guess, talking and trying to get underneath my skin, I think I'm more effective in that sense, just because, you feel like you're doing your job. So I think a guy like Brad that plays better, I feel like when guys are engaged to him and guys are trying to get underneath his skin, I think he's more effective that way. So I think for us, we talk that just leave him alone, let him be Marshawn, and let him do what he's. I don't know. I feel like he's a player that is. He's unbelievable, and he's the leader of that group, so we just got to leave him alone. But I think guys in this room have done a good job of each series of kind of leaving that stuff out. And, Winnipeg, they were running around hitting us, and we stayed composed, and we didn't let it bother us. Dallas, same way, and San Jose, the same way, so we got to continue that.
In all three of you guys talk about Tuukka Rask and Jordan, just when you see his style of play, talk about the goalie.
From the games I've watched, he's very confident right now, and he's had some playoff runs, so he's got some experience, and he's a good goalie. So we're gonna have to be aggressive and get traffic on him, and for me personally, I just gotta take care of my job and believe in the team in front of me and to take care of that.
Jordan, a two-part question for you. One, what do you remember about the kick out of the 6-round shootout game with Boston, and also you have improved the last 3 games of each series. I mean, tremendously. Just has there been an adjustment process for you and the defense as a whole in each series playing defense?
Good question. I mean, obviously Winnipeg, we started strong, went up 2-0 in Winnipeg, and finished strong. So they're moving on to Dallas, and that was a long series, right? And I think the team really, we just feel it out as we go, and we continue to improve and keep looking forward onto the next play, one period at a time. And, we've been a strong hockey team this playoff series, so I think it's just treat it the same, and Boston will be good. The atmosphere there will be pretty wild, so I think we just take care of what we can control.
How about the shootout, the shootout game? What do you remember about that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously there won't be a shootout going on, but I think they're a good team, right? That was a 1-1 game, and both teams were resilient all night, and it's 2 good hockey teams going at it for the Stanley Cup Final, so we're excited about it.